Hello everybody, welcome back to Tundra Missionary. I am Zach, and I am back with another video. And today I thought I would finally do another installment in my classic album review series, because it's been quite some time. And I figured what a better album to do it with than Rush's Moving Pictures. Kind of a dark cover there, but hopefully you can see that pretty well. So, this is a fantastic Rush album. It's their most popular, and it's very much praised by critics and fans alike. It has 7 tracks. It was made in 1981, and it is roughly 40 minutes long. And the genres is mainly progressive rock and hard rock. So, interesting fact about the cover here. The cover is actually kind of like a three-way pun, so to say. Because since the title is Moving Pictures, and in it, let me see if I can turn on the light to see better. Kinda. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. But here, I actually got a better idea. Hold on. There you go. I'll just pull out the flap here. So, right there, you can see those movers moving into pictures. So it's moving pictures, like they're moving pictures into the building. And those people right there are moved by the pictures. So that's another pun right there. And then in the back, it turns out the whole scene is a recording for a motion picture. So I thought that was pretty clever how they did that with the album artwork. And so this album as a whole is definitely a big change within the band in many ways. Many people recognize the 70s Rush as being very progressive rock, and once they get into the 80s, it's more of like this synth rock kind of. So they have different styles and different sounds in those two decades, but this was made in 1981, just in the beginning of the synth era, is what the fans like to call it, and it's kind of a happy medium, because there's a lot of prog elements and there's a lot of synth and pop rock elements in this album as well. So it's definitely a big turning point for the band. Now let's discuss the individual tracks, starting with probably their biggest hit, Tom Sawyer, reaching about 4.5 minutes long. This is a fantastic track to start off the album. In my opinion, it's actually one of the weaker tracks on the album. But the song was actually created unintentionally. I believe Geddy Lee, the lead vocalist, was doing some synthesizer setup and some testing, and it just kind of formed into the song from that point. So, yeah, fantastic song. It only contains 2 choruses and a lot of instrumentation. The second track, Red Bruschetta, this is a fantastic song. I really do enjoy this one. This one's clocking in at about 6 minutes long. It is based off a story called A Nice Morning Drive by Richard Foster, made in 1973. And it's basically a story about someone who finds a red bruschetta in his uncle's shed or something that his uncle preserved for him or something like that. It's kind of a weird story, but it's a very fantastic song. Very one of the more prog songs on the album. There's a lot of different verses and choruses and bridges going on in this song, and it's very emotionally driven. It's a fantastic song. And then we get to the third song, YYZ, which is Rush's instrumental. Probably the most popular instrumental, another 4.5 minute song here. Very fantastic song to listen to, very upbeat. And then the fourth song, Limelight, another little under 4.5 minutes, but still around that margin. Another fantastic single off the album, and one of their more popular songs, another great song to listen to. And then the fifth song, The Camera Eye, this might very well be, I don't want to say my favorite Rush song, but it definitely is a fantastic listen. It's definitely my favorite song on the album. This song is just a little under 11 minutes long, so this is another prog-influenced song here. And this one is a great example of the happy medium that I talked about earlier that showcases in this album. Because a lot of their previous efforts of long songs in the past, in my opinion, they're great songs, but there's many different parts to it, and it makes it difficult when you're listening to remember that it's all one song. But this song is a very cohesive, and even though it with such a big length, it all kind of has the same style without being repetitive. And I think that is very impressive, and it's a fantastic song. It was the first song recorded and for the album, and it's the longest, it's like the last long song to date in the Rush discography. So fantastic listen there. Highly recommend you listen to it. And then the sixth song, Witch Hunt, this is kind of a weirder track off the album. A little bit dark, but fantastic guitar riff in it, and definitely worth a listen. Takes a little while to grow on me in the past, but I've come to like it more. And then the final song, Vital Signs. I do enjoy this song a lot. One of the weaker tracks off the album, and kind of a weak ending for the album, in my opinion. But it's very catchy. It's got a catchy chorus, and I do enjoy the lyrics on it. There's a lot of vocabulary in the lyrics, and it's kind of clever. So, but yeah, there you have it, guys. That is my thoughts on Rush Moving Pictures. Absolutely fantastic album. I probably rate it 9 out of 10. I mean, it's pretty good. And if you haven't listened to it, well, do yourself a favor and listen to it right now after watching this video. No, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's just a suggestion. At least listen to The Camera Eye. That's a fantastic song. But anyways, guys, I thank you so much for using up your time to watch my video. And you can share your thoughts about this album in the comments if you so choose. And yeah, guys, have an awesome day, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys.